I've always really liked the idea of taking a familiar space or idea and giving it a new spin. Whether that's been, travelling across a country on a skateboard rather than just trying to take it on a half pipe, or buying a double-decker bus which used to carry passengers around London and turning it into a home.
I've been working on the bus now since last April 2016, so we're coming up to a year now on the bus.
For about 10 years I lived out of a bag, and towards the end of that era I started to think how cool it would be to get a double-decker bus. But it was around about that time that the Yes Tribe was forming. We had hundreds of people from one camping trip starting to grow into this really positive network.
It's really exciting. It's a really wonderful challenge. It's something I've never done before. But I love taking on new things because it teaches you a lot about yourself. You learn so many new skills.
There wasn't really an order to the plan. Everything's been very organic. Our initial idea was to have one city HQ in London and then one countryside base.
This is a big challenge, in just constructing the space, but also making it work once it's running. But these are great challenges, and they're going to hopefully bring really big rewards for people. I visualise lots of wonderful things happening in this space.
When the bus is finished, it's going to be available for so many different functions and workshops and events. This really creative environment, it'll be a place of learning, a hub for just fun weekends where people can get out of the city, camp nearby, relax, read books. But obviously a structure like this lends itself to so many more things. We can rent it out as a really unique Airbnb, as a hub for Cubs, Scouts, Duke of Edinburgh Awards.
From a design point of view, I really want to see it functioning well. I want to see people comfortable and happy within the space.
I think the very message of saying yes more is ultimately just about making the most of our time on this planet. The two most important factors about the growth of the Yes Tribe are these things that humans just naturally need. Also stuff that isn't part of everyday life so much anymore, and we're trying to bring that back. And those two things are, one, just the power of being surrounded by positive people, a community. And the second really important thing is just the power of being outdoors. We need as much positivity, kindness and personal development and growth as we can get these days. Introduce that positivity, good, kind, like-minded folk, and that infectious love for life, and do it in a bus. Only good things can happen.